Right, let's take a look at this problem, verifying an alien dictionary. In an alien language, surprisingly, they also use English lowercase letters, but possibly in different order. The order of alphabet is some permutation of lowercase letters and different sequence of words written in an alien language and the order of alphabet. Return true if and only if the given words are sorted lexicography in alien language. All right. All right. So I. Mm, so let's see. Okay. D comes after L. So I guess I just have to the D comes after L. Oh, all right. This should be just before it. Now L. Okay. Here we have A. So if we take a look at the size. Okay. So when I'm sorting it, I simply have to so like if I like words that sort and then I have like lambda x Python sort lambda sort key lambda x. So it should be something like this. Sort key lambda x. So we just take it. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, so I realized that when I was in a break, I realized that I don't have to sort it. I just have to check if it is sorted. So for that, we'll have to like so if you want it sorted, we want every current number and the next number sorted order, and then we move the I. And for that, so we will be going over it with I, and then for that, we can just do it like this: if a range of length of words, and a -1 because we don't want the last item, we just want the previous one. So we just have to compare it here, and then for that, like if word sort check, I'll give the word 1, which is words I, and then words I plus 1, and then if it is correct, we continue, and then if it is not correct, then we just return false, and we just go on like this. And how do we implement that function? So we have sort check, and we have word 1, word 2. So if the length of first word is, so if length word 2 is smaller than word actually this is just word 1, return false. So this should return false, and it returns false. Just come here, and then we check for every one of the words. By the way, I forgot to put this in, but I can just access it from here. It is fine to do so. So let's see. How do we check if the first one is longer than the second one? Then we check for the first one, length of first one. So I will have I in range length of word 1, because it is a shorter one, and I want it to move until that until the end of it. So here, if we check if every word, every character is smaller than or equal to every word 1i is smaller than or equal to word 2i, we just continue. And then if this is not the case, it means that it is not sorted, and just return false and return true if you pass everything. But here the problem is that here we should not compare the characters based on the ASCII values. We have to determine, like, find it based on this order. All right. So for that, we can simply, so this word, if we search for it in this string, if order dot find this character, okay, and then here also order dot find this character. So let's say that here we have worlds, we take the D and L. So this will be D, which is here, and in that case it should be less than that. Yeah, it is less than that. With where D is word 1 is greater than the other thing, so this will return false, and not false will return like that, and then in the end we just return true. So let's see. Okay, so it expects so let's see, I'm not going in this, right? But so H is less than 2. So let's print this. print order. Oh, plus, this should be plus 1. No. Should be just 2. Okay. So when H is sorted, so if it is greater than that, else if, so this should be else if. Also, if they're same, we just continue. So for that, we just if, I'm just gonna put it here. So if the word I okay. Okay, it returns true. So let's try something else. Okay, let's try this. And this. Alright, let's see. That also works. That one is also working. Let's try this. And what if it is empty? I don't think it will be a problem. But let's submit it. So we have a problem where, so this should return false. Oh, just before here, yeah. Returning it false, but I just have to check the first characters if their length is different. So I just check if word, okay, if, so this, just have to check this. So if the first one's character is other one's better than the other one's character, like that, less than the other one's character, in that case return true. Let me just copy it. Now it should work. Let's see. Oh, again, I have a problem. So it should return true. They're the same rank. We just continue. When they are equal, we just go over it. Wait. So we come here when is equal. Are we going in this? Wait. What is I here? Actually, I should do it like this. No, it is true because that was getting also the equal sign. Oh, I still have a problem. What is A before that? So A, P. So this should be. So I don't understand now. So normally the next one, if the second one is smaller. Oh, right. We shouldn't immediately return. Okay, I made a mistake there again. So we just go on, we just go over it when they're equal. We don't care about this, right? So we just go over it. When it is equal, we just continue like this. It should work. Okay, let's submit it again. String out of index. And how is this? Okay, so this should be, so here I should have I and j equal to 0. And then while I is less than length of word, and then j is less than length of word for 2, or, and also be like this because I will be always like that, but I forget to increase I. Let's try this. I tried many times. It's actually pretty bad for me, but so now at the end of this, I just don't return true, but it means that I check if length of word 1. If we just get through everything, it means that the shorter one should be on the left. Is less than, greater than length of word 2, just return false. So now it should return false. Okay, let's submit it again. All right, so runtime is really good because we are only having O of n. Here, this is O of n, and in the sort, we just check the character length, and which is the minimum of the compared ones. So that is at most of. So I would say that. So the time complexity will be is O of k times k, and then space complexity will be just 0. Yep, O of 1, and this is the longest word. And yeah, so I'm curious about this. So it says O of n, but n times m, alright. So I think this is the optimal solution, but yeah, I had really bad time on this because I didn't think through. So yeah, that's my answer to this problem.